Hi, today we're going to do a project that's new to me. I've done 3 or 4 of them to prepare for this, but I certainly am not an expert. This is how to make a ring. You start out with the actual ring core. This particular one is size 8, which is 0.78 inches outside diameter. So I have a 3/4 inch, which will be 0.75 inch outside diameter. And we're going to, first of all, make a hole in the center of this that's close to the size we need. What I'm using is olive wood because I have it and because it'll make a pretty ring. I cut the piece of olive wood about 1/2 inch thick. I'm going to need about 6 millimeters, which is the width of this band. Obviously, I know it's not going to fit in there, but I'll let you see it. Well, let you see it. There we go. It doesn't quite fit, which is what we expected. So now we need to widen that hole just a little bit. The way I'm going to do that is to pull up my tool rest, and I found that this carbide tool works pretty well. You want to just touch the side of the Of course, you're using that side of that cutter, which is made to cut, so you're not doing anything dangerous there. I don't think it will fit yet, but we'll try it. It's close. It's very close. So I go back and do a little more. Again, very, very close. You could, if you're chicken, take the rest of that off with sandpaper. Which, by the way, might not be a bad idea, chicken or no. But I'm going to try to cut it. Okay, I've got it good on the entry level. It's still a little... Okay, I've cut myself a piece of doweling, which is 5/8 of an inch. Put a little piece of that sandpaper on it so that I can square off this hole without... I saw a presentation online, and the presenter mentioned, don't put your finger in that ring. Very good point. I don't think most people would, but don't put your finger in that ring. Let's see if that did it. It wasn't much that had to be done. Yep, we're good now. Okay, so we take this off and we will glue the piece in. Okay, I'm going to use thick CA, and I'm just going to put it inside that and spread it around. Okay, it's in there. All we have to do is let it sit for a while and dry, and I'll be back later to do the next steps. Okay, the glue is dry on here, and as you can see there's a big space between there and the, we're going to have to take that off, and then this side is fairly close. Now what we're going to do is take this ring and mount it on this ring mandrel. You can see there are steps all the way along here. We go until we're flush to one of the steps with the ring itself. Don't worry about the wood, just worry about the ring. Then tighten this down, not real tight, but enough that it's snug. You don't want it to and now of course you're turning a square piece, so you want to take fairly thin cuts here. This is olive wood, and I can tell you as I'm turning it, it sure smells good. Okay, now we want to get it to the size of the ring, so we'll take little cuts in. I think I'm there on that side. Now because I could take a parting tool and go down that side, which may be what I will do. Yeah, first we'll sharpen the parting tool. Okay, now I've got an edge on it. Let's see what we can do. That looks nice. That looks good. On both sides it looks good. I just want to crown that a little. You can do whatever you want to on this. If you like it better flat, that's fine. I'm looking back here to see what the profile is, and that's what I'm trying to adjust to see where it looks the way I want it to look, which is kind of rounded. Of course, you want the center to look like the center. Okay, I think it's ready for sandpaper. Turn the speed down a whole lot and get some 400 or 600. I've got 600 here, so we'll use it. This is olive wood, so it will buff up really nice. Okay, that's what the ring is going to look like. Now we're going to do a quick CA coating on it, CA finish on it. Kind of important to stay fairly neat with this because you don't want it to get attached to your mandrel. So I'm going to put the drops of CA on my towel and apply it pretty carefully. I'm using thin glue boost. Yeah. That's really all I need to make it a nice pretty finish, but I believe I'll put another coat on there just to give it a little more durability. And this time I'm going to use the medium. And that turned it kind of satin, so I'm going to go with one more coat of thin and we'll be done. And for that final coat, I'll give it a quick spritz. Now after that cures for a while, I will take it to the buffer and probably just white diamond. I don't even think I'll give it triply, but just something to give it a good shine at the end there. But basically it is complete. We can now take this off and release it from the mandrel, I hope. Yes, we released it from the mandrel. And there it is. Oops. There it is. One thing you can see is I could have been a little farther away. I got into the actual ring, which I didn't really want to do. So in the future when you do them, get farther over to this side and to that side. Don't go so close to the wood. But it is a nice looking ring, and we'll do a quick polish on it just so you can see the finished product.